Listen, Alice, this is a really, this is a part of the tour where, it's kind of like the middle of the tour. And for me, in the middle of the tour, sometimes there becomes like a little bit of a, we get into, with the Linkin Park tour, sometimes there gets to be a lot of repetition. And this, for me, has not been that way. Partially because we've been flipping up the set so much and doing so many different things. Partially because I'm seeing a lot of different friends just kind of show up randomly at shows. Tonight is another one of those shows. And part of it is because of you guys. You guys are just those little things you do that are different, like each night. Thank you for these signs. Can I talk? Let me talk to you guys about something really quick. This is, I appreciate, sometimes I feel like I'm overdoing it on the talking, and other nights I feel like I didn't say enough. So just bear with me and let me be the, just be patient with me. This is the thing, I promise when I say this, I was really, really trying to think of this, and I didn't come to a conclusion about what I wanted to say. So, be patient with me as I kind of figure it out, but it is coming from the heart, and I want you to know that I'm not going to sit up here on like a soapbox about this thing, but, they always say like, my mom, just to put it in perspective, my mom comes from many generations of families. They're the definitive. They're the reason the term hillbillies was a term. That's not a joke. Like my mom is a coal miner's daughter from West Virginia. She comes from generations of Republican coal miner families in the hills. My dad is first generation Japanese born in the United States. He was interned in World War II. The family moved here with very little. They built a fantastic, really successful business, and that business was basically destroyed during the war because of racism and wartime paranoia. So just so you know where I'm coming from, when I grew up, that's the kind of things that I was, that's the backdrop of kind of who my family is and who I am. And when I talk, like when I come to, I think that when I come to Texas, when I come to the South, sometimes I feel it's like, with some people, I feel it's really, you're not supposed to talk about things like religion and politics. And what I want to say real quick, and I promise you, like I said, I promise you, I'm going to be respectful. I'm not going to sit on a soapbox. But one thing that feels to me like it's so important these days is we can be better role models in a sense. We can be better people than even the politicians that represent us. We can teach them how to be. When they bullshit up there on the TV and say, oh, we need to be more respectful of each other and reach across the aisle and nonpartisan this, nonpartisan that, and then they turn right around and do the fucking opposite. It's And I say this because we're all looking at the news every single day, and we're watching all this shit go down. And like just today, they said they published like the ages of the people that died in this synagogue in Pittsburgh, and they were all like grandparents. Like that is fucked up, you guys. That is so deeply fucked up. And there isn't a person here, Republican, Democrat, or whatever, that won't look at that and go like, Jesus, that's awful. Right?
Yeah.
Right. We need less of that. Just less, whatever we can do. It's not about parties. I'm sick of all this party bullshit. It's so stupid. I don't think for a party. I'm not playing a game. This is not a game. This is our lives. So, like I said, that's all I have to say. say about it, I'm not going to sit on a soapbox. All I want to say to you is that we're all people. I understand a little bit of you. You probably understand a little bit of me. The more we can listen and understand and have normal conversations without jumping into them and immediately fighting with people on the internet. We can just go in and have real conversations and not fight immediately. We'll get a long way, and we'll teach our representatives how to be to one another. Thank you for letting me say that. It's been weighing heavily on me. I want to change topics on you real quick. I'm not going to talk a long time. I just want to say, please make Chester proud. It has been 1 year since we did the show at the Hollywood Bowl in tribute to Chester. You know that he was all about loving your neighbor. You guys gotta do that for him, for me, for yourselves. Be kind to one another. Be kind to yourselves. And please help me sing this song by singing his part, okay?
I don't know why, it doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind, I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock ticks life away, it's so unreal. Didn't look out below, watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on, didn't even know I wasted it all just to watch you go. I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard. Started the way you were mocking me, acted like I was part of your property. Remembering all the times you fought with me, I'm surprised it got so. Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back